Welcome, dear listeners. Today we delve into the fascinating and sometimes confusing world of relationships, specifically love bombing versus real love. These two can seem extremely similar at the onset, but they are worlds apart. Unraveling these differences is the key to understanding the health and longevity of a relationship. Love bombing, on one hand, is a form of emotional manipulation. It's an excessive display of affection and attention, a bombardment of love designed to entice and control. It's like a storm that appears out of nowhere, sweeping you off your feet, drenching you in charm and affection. But storms, while they may be exciting, can also be very destructive. Love bombers often have underlying issues such as insecurity and possessiveness, and their affection can turn on a dime, leaving their partners feeling lost and bewildered. Real love, on the other hand, is like a gentle, nourishing rain that helps life to grow. It's a genuine connection built over time, marked by consistent care and respect. It's not about power or control, but about mutual understanding and shared growth. Real love is patient, steady, and kind. It doesn't demand attention or rush the relationship. It's about showing up for each other, every day, in every moment. Understanding the difference between love bombing and real love is crucial. It can help us to avoid falling into unhealthy relationship dynamics and to build stronger, more fulfilling partnerships. It's about recognizing the signs, setting boundaries, and seeking help if necessary. Stay tuned as we unravel the characteristics of love bombing and how it differs from genuine love. Now, let's venture into the world of love bombing. What does it look like? Imagine this. You meet someone new and almost immediately they're showering you with affection, compliments, and grandiose gestures of love. It feels like a whirlwind romance straight out of a movie. But this could be the first sign of love bombing. Love bombers tend to rush into relationships, seeking to create an intense bond in a short span of time. They don't just cross boundaries, they bulldoze right over them. Next, love bombers demand constant attention. They may text or call incessantly, always wanting to know what you're doing and who you're with. They might insist on spending every waking moment together. It's all-consuming, designed to make you feel special, but ultimately, it's a tactic to gain power and control. Another characteristic is emotional manipulation. Love bombers are experts at playing with emotions, making you feel guilty for wanting space or time to yourself. They might use phrases like, "If you loved me, you wouldn't need time away from me." This manipulation can make it difficult to express your needs or assert your boundaries without feeling like the villain. Lastly, love bombers are known for their grand promises. They might speak of a future together filled with extravagant vacations, a dream home, or even a fairy tale wedding. These grand promises are made not out of genuine intent, but as a means to keep you hooked. It's part of their charm offensive, making you believe they're serious about the relationship when they're really just playing a game. But here's the bitter truth. Once their tactics become less effective, once you start seeing through the facade, love bombers often disappear. They leave behind a trail of emotional chaos and broken promises. They move on to their next target, leaving you to pick up the pieces. Remember, love bombers often disappear once their tactics become less effective, leaving a trail of emotional chaos. In contrast to the tumultuous world of love bombing, let's explore the realm of real love. Real love is a journey, an ongoing adventure. It's not about grand gestures or empty promises, but about the small, everyday acts of kindness. It's about the consistency of being there for each other, through the highs and the lows. Real love is not about rushing into a relationship, but building a connection over time. It's about taking the time to truly understand each other, to learn about each other's dreams, fears, and quirks. It's about growing together, transforming together, and evolving together. It's about creating a bond that is strong and resilient, a bond that is nurtured with time, patience, and understanding. Real love is about showing up consistently. It's not about the quantity of time spent together, but the quality of that time. It's about being present, being attentive, and being supportive. It's about making the effort to be there for your partner, even when it's not convenient or easy. Real love is about treating your partner with care and respect. It's about seeing your partner as a human being, with their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's about valuing their individuality and appreciating their uniqueness. It's about creating a safe and nurturing environment where both of you can be yourselves without fear of judgment or rejection. Real love is not about gaining power or control over your partner, but about creating a partnership based on equality and mutual respect. It's about understanding that your partner is not an extension of you, but a separate individual with their own needs, desires, and boundaries. It's about respecting those boundaries and valuing their independence. Real love is not about isolating your partner, but about encouraging their growth and development. It's about supporting their goals and aspirations and celebrating their achievements. It's about being their biggest cheerleader, their most ardent supporter, and their most trusted confidant. So remember, real love is not about grand gestures or empty promises. It's not about rushing into a relationship or gaining power over your partner. Real love is about mutual respect, understanding, and a deep connection that grows over time. Before we continue, we want to remind you to subscribe for more enlightening videos in our series about manipulation. Knowledge is power, and in a world where manipulation can lurk in the shadows of relationships, it's essential to arm yourself with understanding. When you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, you're taking a stand. You're saying, "I choose to be aware, to understand, to protect myself and others from harmful behaviors." It's not just about clicking a button, it's about making a choice to learn, to grow, and to foster healthier relationships in your life. Our upcoming videos will delve deeper into manipulation tactics, providing you with tools to recognize and respond to them. We'll explore the complexity of human interactions, the subtle signs of manipulation, and how to navigate these challenging waters. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Be part of this journey towards understanding and empowerment. Stay informed, stay safe. Let's continue. Now that you're armed with knowledge, how do you handle love bombing, you might ask? Well, it's time to delve into some strategies that can equip you to manage such situations. First and foremost, trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Love bombing can be quite disorientating because it can feel so good to be the center of someone's universe. But remember, real love isn't about being swept off your feet in a whirlwind romance. It's about building a connection over time, showing up consistently, and treating each other with care and respect. Next, don't rush into anything. Love bombers thrive on the intensity and the speed at which they can make their relationships progress. They'll want you to commit quickly, to isolate you from your support system. So, take your time. Go slow. If they truly love you, they will respect your pace. Setting boundaries is another crucial strategy. Love bombers have a knack for pushing boundaries to quickly establish intimacy. It's important to assert your boundaries, both physical and emotional. This might mean limiting the amount of time you spend together, or how much personal information you share early in the relationship. Remember, setting boundaries is not a sign of coldness, but a healthy way to protect your well-being. Communication is key. If you feel overwhelmed by their intensity, express your feelings honestly and assertively. Let them know that their behavior is making you uncomfortable. If they care about you, they'll respect your feelings and adjust their behavior accordingly. Also, maintain your independence. It's easy to get swept up in the love bomber's world, but don't lose sight of who you are and what's important to you. Keep up with your hobbies, spend time with your friends and family, and continue to live your life on your terms. And lastly, don't hesitate to seek help if you're feeling manipulated or emotionally drained. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or a mental health professional. You're not alone in this, and there's no shame in asking for support. Remember, it's important to protect your emotional well-being. Don't be afraid to seek help. Love is a beautiful thing, but it should never cost you your peace of mind or your sense of self. Be brave, be smart, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. This journey into love bombing versus real love has been enlightening, hasn't it? We've embarked on a deep dive, unpacking the deceptive nature of love bombing and contrasting it with the authenticity of real love. Remember, love bombing is a form of emotional manipulation. It's a bombardment of affection and attention, a whirlwind designed to sweep you off your feet. But beneath this charming exterior lurks a darker intent, a desire for control and power. It's a relationship that's rushed, filled with grand promises, and an unhealthy dynamic that can't sustain the long haul. In stark contrast, real love is patient and kind. It's a connection built over time, a consistent show of care and respect. It's not about grand gestures or constant attention, but about being there, day in and day out, showing up for one another. Recognizing the difference between these two is crucial. It helps you guard against manipulation and sets the stage for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. It's about understanding that love isn't about power or control, but about mutual respect and understanding. This understanding also arms us with the tools to handle love bombing. We've discussed various strategies like setting boundaries, seeking help, and not rushing into relationships. These are all vital steps to create a safe emotional space for ourselves. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which strategies will you work on first? Will you focus on setting boundaries, or perhaps on slowing things down in your relationships? Maybe you'll seek support from a professional or confide in a trusted friend. Whatever your approach, your efforts towards understanding and managing love bombing are commendable. So, let's continue this conversation. Share your thoughts, plans, and experiences with us in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, keep learning, and remember, real love is about respect, understanding, and showing up consistently for each other. Let that be your guide as you navigate your relationships. Here's to healthier, more fulfilling connections.